Hi, what is up guys? It's JaretCampisi. Welcome back to the channel. Today is very exciting because this is the official final installation video for our Yamaha R1M build. So after today, the bike will be officially complete and we'll only have 2 episodes left. So if you guys want to be entered to win this bike, and for the month of August only, you can be entered to win our M1000RR. Get signed up immediately on Patreon, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. Let's get this video started. All right, so Dado and I just cheers to the final episode. He smoked his vodka icy drink. I love it. We got BTT out here. Don't forget about all her social media links in the description below if you can't get enough of this beauty. She's gonna do the final unboxing for us. So what do we have here, teens? I'm excited, dude.
With the domino grips.
So we got grips. I was gonna do blue, but they were sold out, so we went with the next best thing.
Super duper grippy.
Yeah.
Very grippy.
Very grippy. The grips are very grippy. How would you describe those grips? They're very grippy. So yeah, we're doing domino grips, which will look really nice. We have a nice steering stem nut in a light blue. Look at that, to match the blue scheme. It'll go right
There you
up
go.
yonder.
All done.
It's gonna look
I'll
really
send you
good.
the build.
Show them the bar ends right there, the top one. So along with the grips, we're gonna basically finish off all the control stuff. So we're gonna do grips, levers, bar ends. You don't need to pull them out.
Yes, Jaret.
Oh, you do?
I need to pull them out.
Okay, I guess she's got to pull them out on camera.
Yeah, we gotta show them what
Check
it
this
looks
out.
like. Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, that's sick. So it's like a blue. That's how you'll see it on the bar end. Black with a touch of blue would be like that. Yep. How cool is that? So those are gonna sit right there.
Oh, what a difference.
Yeah. Replace the silver ones.
Yeah.
How beautiful is that?
Just a little
touch of blue. Yeah, exactly. Those are the axle sliders right there. I want to show them those real quick. So they're gonna go front and rear.
Blue.
Yeah, exactly. They're black with a touch of blue. And again, we get all of our parts through Manny at MotoMillion. If you guys want to save money on your parts, go to motomillion.com. Use code Campisi to save yourself some money. Look at that. So that's going to be front and rear. They're beautiful Litec axle sliders, front and rear axle sliders. So that's going to look incredible. And then, yeah, so it's basically going to be crash protection today, and then just finishing off the controls there. And what's the final? Yeah, crash protection. Oh, here's the levers. So we're replacing both levers because people were complaining about this one being silver.
Which
don't
makes
worry,
sense,
it's
you
gonna
know,
get
you don't want it to be
people don't like
silver.
asymmetric, except for our whole BMW build is going to be asymmetric. No, I agree. So we have left and right levers. They're low drag from TWM, and we're actually going to replace the Brembo lever as well, so that they both match too.
A lot of little final touches.
Yeah, that are gonna make a big difference on this bike. And then crash protection. So we got engine case covers on left and right hand side. Boom, look at that. Also by Litec. So there you go. That's what we're gonna be doing today. These are the final parts for the motorcycle. And then we just have 2 episodes left. So don't forget, get signed up to win this bad boy, patreon.com/Campisi Customs.
Starting on my baby.
And then we're starting on Christina's bike. Thank you, baby. All right, we're gonna do all the control stuff first. Dado went to loosen the bar ends. He said it was not even tight.
No, look.
That's good.
If it was a Ducati, I'd need a breaker bar, but
Yeah.
in this case,
because of the Geppetto
it
Loctite.
just pulls right out. These are weighted.
Yeah, that's why I got the other bar ends too. They should be weighted, but not quite that heavy. That's to help with vibrations. Okay, so we're gonna pull these off, and then put the new ones on.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna use vodka again.
That's a great idea, but we're running a little low.
No, we need to save that. All right, so he's gonna use his air. Look at that. That's crazy. So do you put any type of like?
So it's either you put something soapy on there that doesn't leave a residue, so you can slide it on. Then when it dries, it's stiff. Most people just do that. They actually sell glue.
That's what I was
now.
wondering.
A lot of, like, if you look right here, it looks like they put a dab
Yeah, it
of
looked like they might have had a little.
A lot of motocross guys use glue. A lot of sport bike guys typically don't. You
Yeah.
can add a little bit, and I have some of it here, but I never really.
I don't think we need it. We've never needed it in the past. Yeah. Only the vodka to get it on.
Yeah, put some vodka on that. That should dry up. And then don't forget this guy here. This keeps the rubber from binding on this.
Oh, so you can actually use the throttle.
A little
That's
washer.
probably a good thing.
That'll throttles.
All right, so when we were looking at the grips and how the bar ends are going to sit, we realized that this is going to push it out too far, so we're going to trim this part off. We've done this in the past as well. What are you going to use here, Dado?
I don't know, I got these really sharp little blades, and the reason I'm using this is because it's fairly long. It's like you're just not using a tip of the knife, so I'm gonna try that. I have an actual like surgical blade knife, but I don't know where it's at. So we're gonna just, I guess, use this and be very careful.
And we'll do this on both sides, I believe, right?
And these are super sharp.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
So just stand in my way here so I can cut by your arm.
Thanks.
See?
There's the finished. Wow, that's actually insane how thick your freaking fingers are.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's if you compare my finger, just my pointer finger, to the grip, you can see like how big my hands and my fingers
crazy.
are. So.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do.
I got a free ring out of it. Actually, that kind of.
It's got a rubber ring.
That fits.
Always wear your rubbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want any accidents. So I think Jaret said he would like this either up or like when you're sitting on a bike to see it.
Right there, like that.
And I'm probably gonna use air, but before I do that, see that lines up perfectly.
There, that's much better.
And then
I don't know where it is.
the bar end comes with a bunch of you guys.
Oh, that's right.
This. Comes with a ton of attachment for different size bars, and
we don't need any of it.
We don't need any of it because the bike already has a threaded insert.
You can see it right there. So it just goes straight into that.
Insert joke here.
Are we gonna throw this thing on and see what happens?
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna spray it down a little bit.
Okay.
With my magical potion.
His magical.
I
They use
probably
this for
had
everything.
over 100 people asking me. There's people still messaging me like, "God, what do you use?" I use one thing in the shop: cleaner, degreaser, grip installer.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
what is it?
Feel a little dirty. You know, it's LA's awesome stuff. It's really inexpensive, but for cleaning like dirt and grime and grease, I go heavier on the mix, and then on like fairings, I use a light mix. I even clean helmets with it. Carbon, we've cleaned.
Yeah.
You know, almost every bike. Never had a single issue.
Nope.
But I just keep a bottle of it, like a general purpose cleaner, and so I'm going to use that here too because you can see it's a little slimy. But when it dries,
But it'll dry, and then it will be sticky. It won't.
Yep.
So you're not going to use air on this. You're just going to push it.
I'm going to try. No, it's too rubbery.
Yeah.
I might have to use air.
These are really thick. The domino grips are a bitch to get on. These domino grips are a bitch.
I'm moving the whole bike.
Woo!
I don't want to rip it.
All right, grips on. Adding the bar end.
We'll put some thread locker on there.
Yep.
I don't want this coming off.
Dude, that looks so badass.
So we're gonna just make sure the Rizoma shows.
Look at that.
And then it's definitely binding up. So we're gonna have to move this back out.
Oh, okay.
Put a spacer in there.
Okay.
We're gonna put this little 1mm washer in there and see if that helps.
Might have
They do
to
indicate that you should space it out at the end.
for just this reason.
Yep. So we're gonna do it until we figure it out.
So it works. So you can use the throttle. Kind of important part. That actually looks like it's gonna work. All right.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's badass.
And the spins, but it's tight.
So sick. Okay.
Damn.
Other side.
Look at that.
All right, we're gonna swap over to the left-hand side. Pull off the bar ends. We're gonna measure and see if we're gonna need to trim this off of the other, which I believe we will.
We are.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna trim that gray part off as well. We're gonna pull this off first though, and then we'll replace this lever as well so it matches the other side. All right, he's using air again. Look at that.
She's out.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, repeating the process on the other grip. Gonna trim off that gray piece there with his surgical blade. Very carefully to not take one of those big sausage fingers off. We need those sausage fingers.
I already turned this until this notch here lined up with the lever body. So you line that up so you can take the cable out. So I'm not really sure. It was really close, so I'm not really sure if I can do it. Sorry, I kind of got to pull on it.
I think you might need to loosen it. Oh, got it.
I'm not loosening on the clutch side.
Okay.
So that's how the cable comes out right through here. You just gotta put a little bit of pressure on it, pull it out, and then this piece just slides down like that. And then we can unbolt this, and then when the new one goes in, we'll just slide it in, and I'll sausage
Repeat the
finger
same
it in
process.
there. Yeah.
Sausage finger. Look at this. Dada's looking for a socket to remove the clutch lever, and he's got all. I'm like, are these all brand new in the packaging, never been used?
Well, I have extra thin wall chrome sockets to get in, you know, little areas, and I just don't have. I never even took them out of the bags. So now I'm sitting here like going through these baggies. I think I'm just gonna use one of the ones I already have.
Of course.
The whole time I was looking for an 8mm, it was actually a 10mm, and I just ended up using my Tecton. So there's that. All right, so we have to reuse this bushing here, and it's already well greased since it's brand new. So we're just gonna slide that guy right in there. It's like a perfect fit, slides right in there.
So now this lever will be black and breakaway, just like the other side. Yeah.
And we're gonna reuse the bolt and nut because they did not give us a new one. Okay. So back over. So before you put this assembly on, so you don't have to stretch it so hard, you can actually slide this guy in here. Let's see, like that.
Oh, that's smart.
And then slide that in there with your fingers. It's tough to show on a camera too.
No, I got it.
And then you
put it where it goes.
Yeah, slide it in here so you don't have to stretch it. So there's little tips and tricks for you.
I actually like to stretch it.
Great. It's definitely loose. We got a lot of play. So we're gonna set this setting back to close to factory. You want to have enough slack. Now your service manual will tell you, you know, if you need an 1/8 inch or, you know, some bikes are different. But for this cable, especially be it brand new, I actually go by look and feel. You don't want it too tight because when this expands and contracts and when it's under heat, when the clutch springs warm up and everything else, you're gonna notice that you have more or less, like this might tighten up too much and it might drag. So you just want about a
tiny bit of play.
Yeah, a tiny little bit of play there. And then you also have adjustment.
I bring the lever in a tiny bit.
Yeah, see?
That's so cool.
You can adjust it in or out.
Look how nice that is.
Once the grip's on there, it'll be a lot, show a lot closer.
Okay.
But
so is it bar end then grip, or grip first?
Feel that.
Way better than the other one. Looks awesome too. All right, grip's going on. Using the same concoction you use on the other side.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Yeah, these domino grips have a lot of compound inside them, which makes the grips feel really good, but they're a bitch to put on. So
it's pretty hard compound on the inside, and then it's nice and grippy on the outside and soft. So I think they use like a dual compound.
Yeah, they do.
That's why they're so good. Come on. This is tough.
All right, got the grip on there. Looks phenomenal. And putting the bar ends on. And then Dado wanted to mention something about the bar ends as well. We put the spacer on there too.
Yeah,
doesn't matter as much on this side because this doesn't spin. But the ends of the bar ends actually are made to spin.
They rotate. This part doesn't on the inside, but this rotates on it.
What do you think? Is there a reason for that?
I think if you do wreck, it helps it roll
rotate instead of scraping.
Instead of scraping the material away. I think that's what it's for. And you can see it's all the way out to the lip.
Yeah, it looks fucking
This one doesn't
awesome.
spin as easy as the other side, but
look at that.
You get the point.
Okay, what's next? Steering stem nut?
I just want to see if the dominoes, they're pretty.
Yeah, I looked
close.
already. Dude, look at that. That's badass.
Yeah, I think this one here needs just a little tweak.
Be careful. Almost lost Dado. All right, so we pulled up the manual. We're gonna do the steering stem nut next. It says 85 foot-pounds on this bad boy. Dado found his big ass socket. What size is that?
36 mil.
36 mil.
I'm gonna try the small. No, I'm not.
Look at him, he got the Thor hammer out. Look at the size of this freaking thing, dude. We'll watch it through here for safety. That was easy. Damn. Okay. So there you go. From stock to beautiful blue anodized. Look at the difference. Oh. All right, so we're gonna put that puppy on there, tighten it down, and then we'll get the torque wrench out.
She goes on dry.
Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Damn.
It's a shame that this is still.
No, it actually works.
It actually does look cool. Look at that. So there's the whole steering or whole control setup there. The grips, the bar ends, the beautiful Corsa Corta 19 RCS Master, the Rizoma, blue reservoir, and then the grips levers on the other side as well. Absolutely beautiful. All right, Dado's using his big torque wrench. 85 foot-pounds. Is that what it was? 85 foot-pounds, 115 newton meters, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Look at that. There we go. That's done, and now we move on to the crash protection. All right, we're taking a quick break. Dado's doing some smoking. We're gonna take a look at it. Looks like it needs some wood added or something. What do we got on here? Oh my God. Bro.
Got a big brisket going.
That looks incredible. So you gonna add some smoke or what?
Yeah, we're gonna add some wood.
Or add some wood, yeah, that's what I meant.
Got some cherry wood over
I
here.
like your temperature gauge here, Dado.
Oh, everything. Thing has seen better days. But I refuse to get rid of it.
I know what I'm getting him for Christmas.
Nope, I won't use it.
Fucking Dado.
I'm old school, man.
Does this help with the flavor?
I've had this thing for probably, I don't know, 15 years.
What kind of wood are you putting in there?
This is cherry, straight
Cherry?
from the orchard.
Really?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's a nice solid cherry wood. This is all. That's all I use. So you'll see some smoke here in a little bit.
Okay. Look at that. So he said he leaves it open at first to get it ignited and burn some of the bark off. And now we got some smoke rolling. So we're gonna let that do that for a little bit and then we'll come close it or what?
Yeah, you come close it, and it also helps get the temps back up to where I want it, and then I close it. It has a little damper on the side. I've had like so many smokers, and I refuse to go like electric or pellet or whatever. This old school, like cooking over coal and wood is the
So
best.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, best flavor.
All right, seeing all that smoke out there got us all excited, so now we want to smoke some whiskey. So we're doing Glenlivet, a little bit of bitters, some nice Woodford Reserve cherries, and of course, the Dado's custom smoker kits. So don't forget, you can get one of these for yourselves on DadoMadeShop.com. And it's going to be adding some new cool things on that website.
That's right, I was just going to say there's a new product coming, so look out for that.
And it's going to be cool. I'm going to get one of those for sure. Because that's stuff that I like to do as well. Look at that.
I like mine extra smoky with some oak.
Yeah.
Extra oaky?
All right. Both of them have been smoked. Look at that. So we got to cheers to the final install episode
Oh yeah.
for the Carbon R1M. It's been a hell of a journey, huh?
Holy shit.
I can't wait to ride it and see how it, I mean, I've been riding it, so I know that I love it, but it's just gonna be, you know, one of those things. So cheers to everybody who supported the episode, everyone who watched us here on YouTube. Cheers to Dado for all your hard work, and cheers to Manny for all the amazing parts. Thanks, guys.
A big piece.
Jesus, that's dangerous.
See?
All right, so crash protection is the last thing that we're gonna do.
Very nice.
These are cool,
machining.
right? Light
Look
tech.
at that. You can see the machining.
I love when you
lines
can
in
see
there.
that.
So this is gonna go over, like, let's see, like this.
Yeah, that
I'm gonna
looks
cover
sick.
that guy right there, and then we'll show you the other side when we get there. These are 12-point sockets,
Yeah.
or
Thank God you
12-point
have them.
bulbs
Yeah.
in these sockets. So we're only gonna remove these enough to put this on and then torque it back together. We're gonna look up the
Check
torque
out-
specs, tighten those down by hand, then torque them down, then move on to the next.
Okay. So we also wanted to show that this kit comes with bolts, so you can see the difference, because actually those other heads won't even fit inside of this area here. So that's the,
And they're a little bit longer.
yeah, that's the stock bolt, and then there's the new ones. So you can see. You want to show Dado how the other ones don't fit in there? If you try to put that in there, you can't reuse them. So the nice thing is when you get this kit, it comes with those new bolts, so you don't have to worry about it. Look at that, perfect. All right, so we knocked them all out, all the stock bolts. He's gonna just hand tighten the new ones in there. There's no Loctite needed for these. And then we'll find out what the torque specs are, but look at that, that's really nice. So we'll have crash protection on each of the case covers, and then we'll also have crash protection for the axles as well, which will help protect our forks and our wheels and our engine cases. So, and these are actually help as well if the bike goes down, so. And actually these would probably hit too, which are replaceable and cost a lot less than the actual carbon fairings do.
Ripped for her pleasure. Feel that.
I can see it, yeah, you can see it on camera. That's sick. So same
nice.
thing on the other side.
So this guy I think goes something like, how did we say, down?
Yeah, like that.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a spacer for
And
that
there's a
left-hand
spacer for
side.
here. So this covers this entire, this is very crucial.
Yeah.
Because your clutch cable comes here, and this is essentially it has a shaft in here that engages and disengages your entire clutch. If you crack this or break this and the cable disengages or breaks off, you cannot shift it in and out of gear. You'll have to slam it in first and like ride the clutch out till you get it home or whatever, or on the trailer or whatever. So this will prevent that from happening.
And I like that they didn't have to cover the whole thing, because it saves for weight, you know, and helps with heat and whatever else. So
Let's
cool.
get that off.
And just like the other one, this one comes with 3 new bolts. The long one will be used with the spacer. Oh, that's not the spacer. Where is it? Oh, you've already put it on there.
Yep. So the long one will go through here. Like that.
Then you have the 2 short ones on the other side. Easy peasy. All right, so in the manual, we only have the torque specs for the factory bolts, which we believe might be aluminum. What?
What's the mechanic's name? Emmanuel?
Emmanuel, in the manual. So we have different bolts. So Dotto's just gonna hand tighten them. It's the safest thing to do. We're not using Loctite on any of these, so we're just gonna hand tighten them down.
Yeah, so I wanted to mention, so like the factory bolts are aluminum. The aftermarket bolts are not.
No.
Second thing is, this bolt is holding just this case to the block. This bolt is holding the crash protection to the case, to the block. Some of them have a spacer. I told Jaret I feel a lot more comfortable. No, I didn't loosen any of these. Unfortunately, these are on the bottom. So if it's going to leak anywhere, it's going to be here. But I'm going back and forth and tightening these to what I feel by hand. Some people bitch about that, but
safest thing to do in this case.
Yeah. So I'm just going to tighten it to where I feel like it's safe. And then we'll go to the other side and probably do the same thing. Yeah.
All right, final install. We're gonna do the axle slider protection. Is that what that is? Okay. So this is, you want to show them the little, how it works here?
Yeah. There's a collar right there, and then a little cup.
Yep.
That's tapered. So when you draw that tight, that draws down and expands this collar, and that collar expands inside of here and essentially tightens everything down like that.
Look at that.
So
okay, sweet.
I'm going to start it by hand. I'm not going to put any Loctite on it just in case, but we are going to tighten it significantly. So you can see how it's expanding there. So we're going to put this in, see if I can get it spun in.
Where are you going to put the latex?
Like up and down, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think up and down.
So you can read it.
Yeah. First one down. Look at that. That's just the icing on the cake right there. Cherry on top. Perfect final mod. All right, we're gonna do the same side. Same thing on the other side. All right, so since it was so repetitive, we just wanted to show the first one. And then we went ahead, well, Dotto went ahead and did the rest of them. So there's the right hand rear, right hand front. Look at that. That looks incredible. Matches the wheel. God, it looks so good. It's gonna protect all of this beautiful carbon right here, along with the Öhlins forks. And then there's the left-hand side. Look at that. And the rear left as well.
If you're gonna do it, go all ins.
So last thing we're gonna do is pull this thing off of here, push it outside, and take a look around at the finished carbon R1M. All right, there she goes. Off the lift for the final time. Look at that. Push it outside. We're gonna take a nice photo for the thumbnail. And we'll save the full walk around and everything like that when we weigh this in the next episode. I'm very curious to see how much weight we shaved. But I'll tell you, man, all of these mods, the bike looks finished now. It looks complete. I'm very happy about it. So, crash protection done, front and rear axle sliders, case covers, all of the control stuff, grips, levers, bar ends, the little cool blue steering stem nut.
I really love this.
Yeah, it's super cool. Right, it's such a beautiful little touch. Look at that. Looks incredible. So yeah, that's it. So final mods for the R1M. Everything's done. Dotto, again, thank you so much for your hard work, man. Appreciate it. Teens, thanks you for all your big titty unboxings. That's the final BTT unboxing for the R1M. And of course, thank all of you guys for watching and supporting the series. You still have 2 chances left to be entered to win this motorcycle. We'll be choosing the winner in September. And in the month of August, you'll also be getting entered for Christina's BMW M1000RR. So head on over to the Patreon page, get your entries now, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. Huge shout out to Manny from Moto Million for providing all the beautiful parts we've installed on this bad boy. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.